Sell your loser stocks and other year-end tax moves to consider. Cory, we're already into November and December is going to fly by. So I wanted to share some key takeaways from this article. And number one is don't procrastinate. Tax loss harvest. Watch for mutual fund distributions. Donate. And there's this little known teacher credit of $300 that you may be able to deduct even if you don't itemize your taxes. So Cory, do you have any thoughts on some of these quick tips from the article?
Yes, the don't procrastinate. I'm glad that you said that first, Jake, because you are correct about this time of year and how quickly it can fly by. This is the time for tax planning, not after the turn of the year in a new tax year. That will be the time for next year's tax planning. So I do think that's a great takeaway. I think the items that they've highlighted here, the mutual fund distribution.
Yeah, let me go through some of those items that they highlighted. So you're right, the don't procrastinate, but tax loss harvesting, just to define that quickly, that would be selling any loser stocks like the article implies in a taxable account. Now you have to wait 30 days. It's called the wash sale rule, but it's very clear here. Don't worry about this if you have an IRA, 401k, or Roth IRA, it doesn't apply. This would be in a taxable account. I think you're going to talk about mutual fund distributions. We don't do mutual funds at Falcon Wealth Advisors, so it doesn't really pertain. If you're in mutual funds in a taxable account, be afraid. I don't think that's a good idea because you can have some large capital gain distributions, and if you're not on top of it, you could have to pay a lot of taxes. Donating to charity, obviously you want to make sure that your charitable goals are aligned in your financial plan properly. This teacher credit's pretty cool, Cory. I think you've got to spend it on school supplies or something for your homeroom, but you may be able to deduct that. You certainly want to run that by your CPA before trying to deduct that on your taxes. All right, I wanted to go through those. Did you have any other color or commentary you wanted to bring into that?
No, there's actually an article on one of these items that I'm going to talk through further here in a little bit, Jake. So I will save it for then.
All right, let's kick us off with our next headline then.
All right, the next one, make these moves to max out your benefits by the end of the year. This sounds a lot like, Jake, the article you just covered, but what's interesting is that these were all different. So both of these articles were about year-end moves, but I think they're all important. This one came from Barron's, and the big takeaways were adjusting 401k contributions, reviewing tax withholdings, and if you have FSA dollars, flexible spending account dollars, to spend those down because typically those are not dollars that will carry over from year to year.
I love it. Great minds think alike here, Cory. We were both thinking about year-end stuff. These articles were out there. So that's really good. Max out that 401k if you can, reviewing your withholdings, and then check your flex spending account. I like it.